Hey guys, this is Ken. Pretty excited right now because I just got my iPod Touch 5th generation from the Apple Store. So basically I pre-ordered my iPod Touch last month on apple.com and they said that it's gonna arrive at my house on October 27th. I don't want to wait another 2 weeks to get my iPod Touch, so I just called the local Apple Store, Metrotown Apple Store, and they told me that the new iPod Touch is in stock. So I just rushed to the Apple Store even though it's 20 minutes away from my house, and I got my new iPod Touch 5th generation. So in this video I'm going to show you my first impression of this new device, and I'm going to show you what comes in the package of this new iPod Touch. So let's get started. Now I'm going to do the unboxing part of this video. So the package looks very similar to the iPod Touch 4th generation. I'm just going to peel off this tape and pop open the box. And here comes the iPod Touch. And just take the iPod Touch out of the package and put this aside. I'm going to show you what comes in the package. It has the quick start guide in French and English depending where you live. It also comes with the brand new lightning connector for the iPod Touch. It's a lot smaller and it is also found in the iPhone 5 package. Also included in the package is the brand new iPod Touch Loop, which is basically a hand strap. And last but not least, it comes with the brand new Apple EarPods. This is not the same version as the iPhone 5 because it doesn't have the microphone and the remote. And of course on the box it says designed by Apple in California. So now let's take a closer look at the iPod Touch. I'm going to peel off this fake screen, pop open the iPod Touch. And the iPod Touch is out of the plastic and it's already starting to boot up. I forgot to mention that I got the white and silver version, which is a really nice color in my opinion, looks really nice. And here is the setup page or setup screen for the brand new iPod Touch. Choose my language, English, and choose your country. I'm going to choose Canada, which is where I live. Next, choose my Wi-Fi network. And here it is, just gonna enter my password and click next. And I'm just gonna disable location services for now. Set up as my new iPod Touch. Sign in to my Apple ID. I'm just gonna skip it for now. And read your terms and conditions. Click agree. And use Siri, of course. Automatically send and start using my iPod Touch. So that was the unboxing and setup of this iPod Touch, and now I'm going to show you my first impressions of this brand new device. When I first hold on to this device, I feel that it is extremely light. I'm not sure what is contained in this iPod Touch, but it just feels super light. On the bottom it has some new ports, new cables, and on the back it has the silver Apple logo, iPod, and some tiny print on the bottom. And it has an improved camera, which is the iSight 5 megapixel camera along with the flash. And on the side it has the volume buttons, and of course on the top of this iPod Touch it has the power button. So now I'm going to show you a little comparison between the iPod Touch 4th generation and the brand new 5th generation. The 5th generation is just slightly thinner, and the back of these two devices look a lot different. The new model doesn't get scratched easily and it looks a lot sexier. And here's just a picture to show the iPod Touch 5th generation is just a little bit thinner than the iPod Touch 4th generation. I'm pretty impressed with Apple making these really thin iPod Touches. And as you know, the new iPod has a 4-inch screen, while the 4G only has a 3.5-inch screen. But the iPod Touch 5th generation is just a bit taller, and the iPod Touch 5G still has the high pixel density Retina display. And here's a close-up shot of the camera, which is a 5 megapixel. Right beside it, it has the microphone and the flash. And also on the right side it has the antenna strip, just like the iPod Touch 2G. And on the bottom it has this new feature, which is the loop, which is a hand strap of the iPod Touch. And this is the bottom part of the iPod Touch. So this is pretty much my unboxing setup and first impressions of this brand new iPod Touch 5th generation. If you enjoyed this video, I would be greatly appreciated if you give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at KimFilmsHD and subscribe to my channel for more iPod Touch coverage. I'll be making more videos on my iPod Touch, for example, the camera test, Siri, gaming on the iPod Touch, and the loop demonstration, and a bunch